Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Monday, February the 6th, 2023. Monday, February the 6th. Today's episode was so-so. I mean, we got some happy news on a couple front. I'll get to that in just a moment. But we have Sally and Nick in the bed, right? And we already said, Sally said, Nick, I have to tell you something. What? There's a possibility this baby might be Adam's. And you want to know what Nick says? He's looking at her. I was wondering if you were going to bring that up. What was that? He goes, yeah, I knew there's a definite possibility this baby might be Adam's. And Sally said, well, why didn't you say anything? He says, well, I figured you'd eventually say something. And I thought, what kind of conversation is that, everybody? What is that? What? So he's been thinking it, not saying it, wondering, is she going to say something? Because I do remember she slept with my brother, right? So, okay, at least they didn't completely ignore the elephant in the room. And so Sally decides that she wants to have a paternity test. You know, she doesn't want this looming over her head for any length of time, which is good. I mean, finally, let's know who's the daddy, who the baby daddy, right? So we shall see. I mean, by the simple fact that they're facing it head on, I don't know how they're going to go with it. I don't know how they're going to go with that baby. So then we have Tessa and Mariah. Oh, that ain't Tessa and Mariah. Wait, did I forget there? There's Tessa and Mariah. We have Tessa and Mariah in the park. They were trying to decide on baby names and looking at all the things they need to buy because it's getting close. Well, while they're there, Delphine calls saying, I'm in labor. So they're like freaking out. Wait, what? What? She's in labor, right? So Mariah's like, okay, you're not going to be alone. We're going to be right there with you. We're on our way. And then she and Tessa are hugging each other after they hung up. And I thought, well, wait a minute. Isn't Delphine in California? And they're in Wisconsin? I mean, okay, yes, granted, labor can take a minute, right? However, they got to book a flight, get to the airport, right? Get to California, to now drive to whatever hospital Delphine is in to be there for that delivery. And I thought, ladies, I don't think you gonna make it, right? So, of course, in soap opera time, soap opera land, the way soap operas work, they're gonna make it, right? I'm thinking they actually might have this baby because they didn't build up any Delphine drama, right? So it looks like they just might have their happy ending. They're going to be mothers, which would be great. I would love to just see that go ahead and happen that way, right? Finally. So we'll see. We're going to see what's happening. Then we have Lily talking to Jill, on the monitor. And they're talking about the IPO, talking about Devon. And so Lily, for the first time out of her mouth, actually semi-defended her brother. She told Jill, well, Jill, to play devil's advocate, Devon only came into this merger because we were merging the companies. There was no mention of an IPO at all, right? And so had we led with we were going to do an IPO, he probably wouldn't have done it. And so Jill said, well, it was your idea to merge, but then guess what? It was my idea for the IPO. Devon just has to get used to it. See, when you get into business, things can change quickly. And I thought, oh, really? Really, Jill? And Jill says, my tenure at Jabot, I dealt with this, X, Y, Z, and the other, right? And, you know, it was kind of tough, but it made me the person that I am today, the success that I am today. Liar, liar, pants on fire, Jill. Liar. You never made Chancellor Industries a success. You simply maintained. And then not you, you had other people doing it. You had Kane, you had, I mean, Kane for a large part, right? Okay. You never created Chancellor, nor did you make a significant difference at Jabot. Can anybody remember what Jill started out as? Catherine's manicurist. Jill did nails. Catherine was one of her clients, right? Mm-hmm. But she made a success. She knows what she's talking about. No, you don't, Jill. No, you don't, right? And so she tells Lily, you know, Lily, I know that this is putting a strain on you. So I am willing to leave you out of, if Devon wants a fight we're going to get, and he's not going to win, right? And so she goes, but I'll be the one fighting him in the lawsuit. This way you can step back. And Lily just looks, she goes, well, no. I mean, it's a part of the job. I'm going to support you, Jill. I'm going to support you. So no, it's not necessary, right? And so Jill's like, well, okay. I mean, I was just letting you know, darling, I know this could be tough on you, and I don't want to put you in the middle too much. And okay. So now Jill says, but on another front, I don't think we should stop doing business, Jill. I think, you know, we should still do business as usual. And she goes, well, what you got in mind? Oh, Daniel Romalati's Omega Sphere. So Jill goes, you mean the video games? No, Jill, no, you don't understand. Oh, she did the best pitch for Daniel ever. Because see, Lily really wanted that, right? And I really hope you say yes, Jill. Oh, Lily pushed for that, right? So in the meantime, Devon is at society, Daniel's at society, they're both at the bar, and they're a little small talk until Daniel starts to hammer in on Devon about not protecting his sister, not, you know, supporting his sister. And Devon says, you know what, in all, you know, let's, generally speaking, you don't know the whole story. You don't know exactly what is happening, right? He says, you're only hearing one side and part of one side, but that's okay, Daniel. The only thing you need to know is no, for one, I do love my sister. And Daniel's talking about what a good heart Lily has and a good brain, and you're lucky to be able to work side by side. He goes, look, and Lily's listening. She walked into society at that time and she heard him talking, so she was eavesdropping. And Devon said, as Daniel's finishing, Lily walks up. And Devon looked at Devon was starting to speak to Daniel, and he says, you know, I agree with 100% everything you said about Lily. 100%. You're right. He's saying, but he said, Lily, let me ask. She goes, well, thank you. And he goes, Lily, let me ask you something. You say one of your main drives or goals is to work side by side with me. That's the ultimate goal, family, right? Well, yes, that's right. And he says, let me offer you this. Why don't you come to work with me at Hamilton Winters? And we could run our father's company together. And really, Devon, he spared her because it should have been me and our father's company together, right? Me and our father's, because it was Neil and Winters for Hamilton Winters, right? And Neil didn't have a dime. Devon put up all the money, right? So Lily looked at him like she was insulted. Huh? Why should I give up what I want, you know, to come and work for you? And he goes, but I thought one of your main goals was to work with family. That's what you said, right? And so he goes, but by your response here, that's all we need to know. And Devon gets up and he walks away. And I said, good for you, Devon. Good for you, right? Because no, it's not about family. See, because he should have then, when she said that, he should have said, then why should I give up everything I've worked so hard for to go public, which is something I absolutely am against for my half of the company. So Jill's like, he's gonna be in for a rude awakening because I'm gonna win. And I'm thinking, Jill, yes, you have chancellor money, but you can only use chancellor money so far in fighting this lawsuit. Devon still has billions. Still. I'm talking as far as the best legal team, it's really him. He can have the best legal team. And Jill don't want to remember it's Devon that gave her the money to buy Chancellor from Victor. Okay? So they never showed Jill ever paying Devon back. And I mean, I don't ever remember him saying, this is a gift for you. In essence, to me, Devon should own a sizable chunk of Chancellor Industries, right? It was his money. But part of me thinks he gave that money to Jill, which was stupid, but I would throw it up in her face right now. Chick, I gave you the money, me, right? Now, there you go. So anyway, that's what we have with that. We had an interesting conversation between Adam and Tucker. That was making an interesting pairing and an interesting duo, right? Tucker kept wanting Adam to spare his soul to him, and Adam's like, I don't know why you think I'm gonna do that, you know. But they were just doing. Adam kept it in general chit chat, right? In general, Tucker, because I'm not about to tell you anything. Get real, man. So that's how that went. And Tucker was Tucker. But that's it. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing really moving. I'm hoping that the baby delivery goes well. You know, it's about time for Mariah and Tessa to end up with a win, right? It's about time for that. So let's see if that in fact happens. Comment corner. I'm trying to get my comments up from comment corner. Here we go. Comment corner. All right, let's see what we got going on. We have Annette. Annette says, why Sally? Well, no, will Sally be on Section 8 with her love child and will Victor steal her Voltaire? I don't get that part. Will Victor steal her Voltaire? I don't get that part. Sally will have babies for both brothers. Sally's not having twins. That would be interesting. But eventually she could have babies for both brothers, right? Because I think this is going to be Adams, just the way they like conflict. If she and Nick stay together, maybe later there'll be one for Nick. Maybe, I don't know, right? And then Annette also says, poor Adam can't win. Maybe Sharon will give him a glance. Devo. Oh, wait, Devon is smarter than a doctor. Go Devon. And then Jacqueline says, Jackie. Oh, Jack. Okay, Jackie. Jackie's acting like a darn fool. Yes, he is. He with his tuxedo on. Kitty. I saw this hanging in my closet and I thought, you know what? A simple dinner at home, nothing special cooking. Maybe I should put this on. Anyway, Jack. Jack is something else. Disappointing at best. Completely disappointing at best. So Anyway, that's it for Young and the Restless daily recap and for Comic Corners. This, everyone, is shaping up to be yet another slow week on the Young and the Restless. And we're in February. You know, we're supposed to have February sweeps, right? What is happening? This is not good stuff for February. Stark needs to come back with a bullet. Something. So, anyway, I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, with something more to report as a recap. I just might have to start making some stuff up, everybody. I have a lot of fun doing that. And I'm going to put my thinking cap on and I'm going to make up some twists and turns for y'all. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow.